Way down in the holler near the devil's backbone is a sleepy little cabin sitting by the birch. Past the cemetery where only four-wheelers go. No cell phone coverage, no outside world. There's moonshine, liquor, beer, and smoke.
Welcome to the first episode of Moonshine, Liquor, Beer, and Smoke. We just said this. We don't know what you get, but you might get fucked up at the end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Woo.
So the
You
whole
got a
thing.
crash pad?
Oh yeah, man. Got a whole fucking thing up there.
I remember that up there. We practiced there
did.
a number of times.
Oh, that's right, with the rusted steel guys.
We did.
Oh, did we?
Yeah,
We did.
I remember
I got
that.
some pictures of that. That's
Mhm.
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did when we did that concert weekend at Burns, was this already up? What was it?
I don't think this was
No,
here.
no, this
I don't think it
We had a
was.
pool.
Yeah, cool.
Okay. Yeah. That was fun.
Yeah, that was great memories.
You know, back up right there on the.
It was
Yeah, man.
perfect. Yeah.
Too bad we couldn't get to number 2. So we shot that right in the fucking heart.
Who's
man.
that?
Pow.
Who's that?
Whose
Hey,
fault
man.
is that? No, it is. I know. Shit happens.
It does happen.
Things about bands is, you know, one thing you can count on is chaos.
Oh,
You know, I mean,
in any level,
yeah,
from us to Journey.
yeah.
I mean, these guys freaking hate each other.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. I mean, I've never been in a band that I didn't have some chaos.
Absolutely.
And a lot of times I caused it. You know? I mean, you
I
know,
find
I
it
mean,
hard to believe, but okay.
I mean, there's times I've been an asshole, you know. I own that shit.
That was kind of the whole purpose of this thing, as we started talking months ago about. I'm getting to the end, man, of playing. I mean, it's
I feel you.
it's
I feel
coming.
you.
You know, it hurts. I'm, you know me, man. I'll bitch a little bit,
Yeah,
about that much. And
just that much.
the other night we played at Mackay's, and
That's
you know,
such a small place.
it's a tiny. It was funny because it was the end. It was 10 years almost to the day that we played there.
Oh,
to when
really?
Soaking Wet played there last
Okay.
weekend.
Yeah.
It was wild. And we got in and I was like, oh, this is bigger than I thought. And then I put my drums up at the time, which is now a single kick and 2 floors.
Single? You use a single?
Yeah, but I used a pedal in.
Mm, I know.
I
Man
know,
down.
Mr. Double Man.
Double-
Yeah, I still kick. I try to at least. But once I set up, I was like, holy shit, it's totally as small as I remember now.
It is. It is.
And those guys set up all the shit. And I was like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
I'm stuck back here. I'm not moving anywhere tonight. But
Mackay's cool, but it's a small ass joint.
that's it, you know. So 1:30 in the morning, we're finishing. And, you know, it takes an hour 15 to tear down. So now it's what, 3 o'clock in the morning. Drive back to anywhere you live is typically an hour to 45 minutes to an hour. So
Right.
now it's like 4 in the morning. I'm like, man, I'm 58 years old. How long can I do this?
So shit.
And then, of course, go home. You know, you got to, have some fun before you actually go to sleep.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, especially if you got a partner.
Got to rock and roll.
Yeah.
But we had talked about that, and this is why why we thought about trying to do something like this was because as we're getting to the end, you know, I still love music and I still want it. I think it's important to know, but the big thing I think is important for local musicians who grew up here, especially, to tell their story a little bit. Everybody's got a story, and everybody doesn't have to fucking be, a giant rock star that doesn't have a story, because we all have amazing
Hey, we're
stories.
all rock stars.
Absolutely.
All rock stars.
It may be a little R,
In any
but we're
freaking
rock
way.
stars, man.
Absolutely.
I like that. Little R.
It's just a little R. You know?
So man, I'm glad you're here, man. Plus, it's been
Man.
such a long time. So Todd and I had met through Band Mix
Yep.
back in
2015.
was it 15?
2015.
Is
It's
that
been-
right?
Yep. It's been
I would've thought-
2015.
Not earlier than that?
It has.
Wow,
It's been 10 years.
wow.
I get Facebook,
Oh, yeah, the-
so and so, 10 years ago,
Right.
such and such.
Wow,
Yeah. Yeah, it's 2015.
that's wild,
I
man.
know. It's been a while.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Todd and I played with Lynn Mace for a good
3 years.
by ourselves.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
Because we practiced
Oh,
over
man,
Drexel
it's
for
a
a while.
good year before we added a singer.
Yeah,
And it was like a year and a half, 2 years before we added you.
Yeah, yeah.
that's because we did Bags and Brews in Lake Norman,
Yeah.
but you came.
I came, checked it out. Yeah.
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 I remember that. That's shit. We got up there doing them
Strutter.
Kiss and shit.
Oh, yeah, that's
People
right.
like, whoa.
It's like Kiss on
hell?
steroids,
Yeah.
man. I go back to listen to that video and it's so freaking fast. It's like, dun, 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 dun. It's like shit.
Yeah.
It's funny. So you grew up in the Valdez area.
I grew up all over the fucking world. I went to 27 schools growing up. I mean, my mom was a damn nomad. We threatened many a times to buy a damn U-Haul for her because we moved so damn many times. I painted more damn houses so we didn't have to pay a deposit. I mean, you wouldn't believe how many houses I painted just because, you know, oh, we'll paint your house if we don't have to pay a deposit. Okay, that's fair. Guess who paints?
Yeah.
You know?
Wow.
So I grew up all over the damn place. I mean, I consider myself, you know, more of a Burke County guy.
Yeah.
You know, that's probably where I lived most of my life. But hell, I lived on the damn Cherokee Reservation for like 6 months.
Yes.
Yeah. In Oklahoma. And my hair was as white as that line. You know, I was a towhead. And I'm on the Cherokee Reservation with 1,000, 2,000 Indians, you know, and I'm sitting here like, hi,
Hey.
you know. But the good thing was, I was like 5 or 6. No one gave a shit. You know, I was just a kid. But it was, you know, I looked around. I'm like, something's different here. What is it? Oh, me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So how in the world did you ever get turned on to music going all over the
Well,
place?
the funny thing about that is, I was not into music. I mean, I listened to it, but I was like 16 years old. Charles Fox, he was the guy I hung around with. He's a good dude, but he was a bass player.
And this was where? Here?
And Drexel.
Okay.
Drexel.
Is he still around?
Yep. Well, he lives in Charlotte.
Okay, still alive then.
Yeah.
All right, good.
Yeah.
Shout out to who? What's his name?
Charles Fox.
Charles Fox.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we still talk every now and then. He's still probably a much better bass player than I will ever be. But he wanted to play guitar. He's like, Todd, if I show you how to play bass and I buy you one, will you learn so I can play guitar and you can play bass with me? I was like, what the hell? Why not? You know, why not?
How old were you?
I was 16.
16.
Mhm. So he bought me a K bass. It was an SG copy, you know, SG copy, a K bass, $99, and Morganton, Matt's Musical Madness, downtown Morganton. I think it's Matt's. It might have been something else, but it's music store in Morganton.
Okay.
$99 for a damn bass,
Shit.
and you know, I loved it. I was like, oh, this is
So
rocking.
when you were 16, what year was that?
Let's see, 64, well, maybe like 1980, maybe,
So when did you graduate?
83.
All right, so you're 2 years older than me, or just,
I'm going to be 61 this year.
okay? And how old are you, Brian?
54.
Wow,
Yeah.
baby,
Going on 20.
young,
Yeah.
Damn young.
young.
Young, damn young.
Whippersnapper.
But yeah, he taught me how to play bass. You know, I remember my first song I ever learned, Grinder.
Oh yeah,
Judas
Priest.
Priest. First song I ever learned. Don't. I'm like, don't.
So last year, January like 24 or something. I had quit, so I just
Yeah, oh, I
never
know.
playing the same shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm back now, but that's when we started talking, and we were talking about trying to start something. But Dave Hedrick was getting something started. You remember? I don't
Okay.
remember Dave.
Yep.
Oh, British stuff.
So-
British Steel was a great album, and the thing about it was, it really wasn't all that over. It was more of an overdrive than a distorted guitar. You know, if you listen to it, you know, I mean, you think of Priest is like Screaming for Vengeance. You know, I think that's when they was at the top of their game.
Yeah.
But British Steel was just, it was clean. I mean, just clean and everything just jump. You heard it all.
So what all was on British? That was what, Breaking the Law.
Breaking Law, Grinder, Living After Midnight,
After Midnight.
Metal Gods.
The Metal Gods, right?
You know, all that stuff. I mean, classic Priest. I love that album.
Now what did Point of Entry come after that or before that?
I think it was after. I could be wrong, but
Because I
think
was
it
really
after.
digging Point. Yeah, because
I don't know. It might be
Point
before.
of Entry was going into.
I think
into
Point of
streaming.
Entry was before. I think it was like 78.
Was it really?
And I think
The
British
Dave
Steel
said
was
that.
80. I believe 80. Because my favorite Priest, of course, is Screaming for Vengeance.
Oh yeah, man,
I mean, I felt like they was at their
just
peak,
amazing.
you know. But British Steel was just so clean. It was just a good rock and roll album. I mean, just straight up rock and roll. It wasn't really heavy metal. It was straight up rock and roll though. But I love learning that. I mean, you know, I probably learned my first 3 or 4 songs was off that album because it's very simple, straightforward.
Yeah.
The bass wasn't anything special, but it was fun. You know, for someone learning how to play bass,
Right.
I was like, yeah, I'm playing a song. Look at me, you know. You know,
Yeah,
even though it's like 3 notes, hell, that's 3 notes I didn't know.
That's exactly right.
So yeah, that's how I learned. Yeah, that's what started me out. And I played till I was probably 27. And of course, you know, I was with Julie, and we had Kelly, and I was still trying to be a rock star.
So from 16 to 27.
Yep.
So in between that's a large span of time.
Yep.
Local clubs.
Yeah, I mean,
Anything that was around, still around, anybody
Yeah,
still
I
keep in
mean,
contact
I
with?
played with 3 or 4 little bands. I mean, we wasn't anything great. We've done all the local shit around Morganton and Hickory, you know. The most funniest story I've got there is we played, shit, what is that? Damn it. It's in Hickory. It's a rough ass joint.
Not the country music bar.
No.
Plenty of times.
Not around anymore,
What is that
folks.
place? Anyway, it was in Hickory, and we was playing, and the owner before we played come up and he said, if shit goes down, don't stop playing. He said that's the one thing I asked of you, do not stop playing. And I was like, okay, fine. You know, we didn't think nothing of it. We was playing there one night. 2 girls got into it, biker chicks. The Wizard Lounge.
Oh, shit.
Wizard Lounge.
Have you ever
Yeah.
played the Wizard before? Have you ever went to the Wizard?
No.
Oh my
Buy it?
God, it's different. It's different.
Still around today?
Yeah. I don't know if it's the same as
Same
it was.
vibe? Yeah.
I think if you're clean cut, that's probably not the place that I
No,
would.
no.
Right.
Man.
But these 2 girls got into it, and I mean, they started throwing hands. And I'm not talking, I'm going to pull your hair, I'm going to scratch you. No, we're talking closed fists, bam, bam, bam. I mean, either one of them would have kicked my ass, and I know it. But I'm sitting there watching this, and the owner's behind them going, keep playing, keep playing. And we're sitting here like, what the fuck? What did we get into? And you know, I mean, they was throwing down. I mean, and no one was stopping it. And he was right there in the middle of the dance floor. And I mean, we're talking throwing down. And I was like, okay, we kept playing. Finally, eventually, one of the girls kicked the ass of the other one, and everything ended. But that was so amazing.
That guy didn't have chicken wire and shit up, man.
I was waiting for something to come up out of the floor, you know, and just kind of cover things. You know.
Patterson had a good story about he played at the Wizard one time.
Oh, really?
And it was not a fun time.
Really?
Some guy, I don't know what band he was in, but
Boy, it's not 90s shit.
yeah, maybe
so.
potentially, probably.
I love you, man, but I hate 90s shit.
Yeah, man. He, I don't know how it goes, but he ended up getting him and a couple guys from the band were detained by this guy who was kind of a lunatic, and he would not let them go. And he said he spent hours and hours trying to get out of there, and this guy would just kind of kidnapped him a little bit.
It was different. Did
you ever get to play Cadillacs?
Yep.
Did you really?
One time.
So Cadillac, you'll have to tell the history of Cadillacs. Do you know the history of Cadillacs?
No, guys, educate me.
It's a titty bar now.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the dollhouse now?
Dollhouse.
Yeah.
Playhouse, dollhouse, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
One of the houses.
It's a lot nicer to ever see
that right?
came there. After their time, you know, it's like, let's say Warrant, for instance. You know, they was real popular, and then grunge took over, and they kind of, as long as it don't steal.
Yeah.
And, you know, a lot of these bands, they, you know,
Starting out.
yeah, they went downhill. You know, they quickly became popular. But
Okay.
then they play places like Cadillacs.
Cadillacs.
So you would get to see, you know, Warrant, God Almighty, who does the Damn Boys? Yeah, that's one. There was just a whole bunch of bands. That's YZ.
Badlands came through, I think.
Badlands,
Jakey Lee,
yeah. I was me to you to Jakey Lee,
See,
the whole damn show.
So that
Wow.
was probably because I moved down here in '99, and we caught what we thought was the tail end of a good economy. I mean, that was probably the last time that everything seemed to be, you know,
Right.
pretty kosher across the board. But we got just down here, and people said Cadillacs.
Yep.
Never got a chance to go, and it wasn't too long after.
You never went to Cadillac?
That's right.
Oh man, it was
No.
one of the best places. Because I mean, the stage wasn't, you know, a foot off the floor,
Mhm.
and there was no barriers or nothing. I mean, you walked up to the stage, and I mean, I was from me to you
That's
watching
outstanding.
Jakey Lee play for 2 hours,
Oh my God.
and I was like, you know, I mean, I was in just awe, you know. And
That's
so many
fantastic.
good bands would come through there that you would get to see because, you know, they wasn't popular at the time, but they was popular at one time.
That's
you
right.
know. So,
So it's probably early '90s.
yeah, early
That's
90s.
when
Yep,
Everything
yep.
started coming off the rails a
Coming
little
off,
bit.
right. Yeah.
Because, you know, grunge kind of took over.
Took over.
And a lot of these rock and roll bands that was popular in the late 80s, you know, they
Yeah.
bottomed out. And that's where they played.
That's where they played.
And
Still learning.
Cadillacs was the place to be. I mean,
Huh.
there was like 3 big clubs in Hickory. You had for the yuppies
Was that yesterday's?
yesterday's.
See, I've heard about these things. I've never, but I've heard about it.
I went to yesterday's one time, and I was like, "This ain't my place." I mean, I do not fit.
It was a
in
big
here.
deal, though, from
It
what I
was.
understand.
Yeah, and that's where all the pretty boys went, where all the pretty girls went,
Huh.
and I mean that's where the money was.
Mm.
But Cadillacs was a fucking party hole.
Hell yeah.
I mean, it's a straight up party hole. I mean, you know, you think like Wayno's now is like a big party club.
Mm-mm.
Cadillacs was it. I mean, you went there to rock and roll, try to get laid, you know, or you know whatever you could do, get drunk, and just party. I mean, it was a straight up party club.
When was the last time you guys played Wayno's?
Uh,
Oh, yeah.
not much. You got titties and hey, no complaints
You
from
can
me.
probably see some titties there at Wayno's if you try.
Yeah, yeah. I
Probably
mean, I've
try.
been flashed once or twice. at
Listen,
Wayno's.
I loved Wayno's. I mean, we played it twice, and I thought it was great because all I had to do was set my drums up.
Yeah.
And at that time, I think he's passed away since. Is it Dave? Who ran? Somebody who ran.
The dad, the older guy, the main guy,
Whoever.
his son runs it.
Whoever
now.
kind of did the booking and ran sound or something like that. I think his name's Dave.
Oh, I know you're talking about. Yeah, Dave Osborne.
Yeah,
yeah.
he passed, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he was a sound man.
Yeah, amazing sound man.
He
I mean,
was.
this guy.
The guy they got now.
Shout out
is-
to Dave Osborne, man. You know, R.I.P. He fucking ran some sound. We pissed his ass off
Oh, really?
because we went in and thought we were. You know, well, I didn't. We were going to bring our shit in and use our sound because we have in-ears and they have monitors.
Yeah.
And
We just plug into the board.
hell yeah, well we didn't have enough power to push what they had, and I just laughed my ass off.
Oh my God.
Because then the sound guy just said he did this.
Have
I was,
at
like,
it.
hey, I was like, listen, brother, I'm just a drunk. So the second time we went back, he turned that shit up. I was like, thank you. The housing area, you have no idea if you drive by how big that place actually is.
It's true.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
It's
get
a party
chance,
hole.
Go up to Wayno's, and that is in Mountain View.
Mountain View.
Mountain View, right?
Mountain View, North Carolina. Great venue, and it is brown bag still.
Yeah, brown bag. You bring your own liquor. Now you can buy beer. You can buy your chaser, but you bring your own liquor.
It's a great venue, man, especially in this area. And that's the other thing is, you know, as a loud drummer, you know, somebody fucking it is at this time. There's just not enough of those places for me, and that's the other thing. I'm like, shit, you know, I'm playing in Mackay's and I'm trying to pull back, and at the end, you know, I'm still hitting, and I can only imagine what people were really hearing. Like, son of a gun, with this guy just tuned, but everybody seemed pretty chill about. But it's nice to have those venues around.
Yeah, and there's not that many anymore. There's
Not
really
anymore.
not. I mean, you got what? Did Hats and Taps close?
Apps and Taps is gone, man. They're not going to do anything with it as a venue.
Yeah.
Which is
I never got to play Hats and Taps.
I got to
disappointed
play, man.
Oh man,
one time.
so good for you.
That was it was cool. This cannot remember the sound guy. I should remember.
Always wanted to, but never
It was
got
it
the
was
opportunity.
it was a nice stage. The crowd was decent. But they were on their way down. This was July last year. Cross over the lake there. Yeah, it's right there. I think
Oh,
the
wait,
Blue
yeah,
Parrot's
yeah,
right
yeah.
beside it.
Close
Close
to the
to
steam
burgers
plant?
and things.
Yeah, Blue
they-
Parrot. The Blue Parrot used to be there.
Yeah, it's a marina. It's right on. It's a
Yeah.
marina. I mean,
Yeah.
close to a
One of
marina.
those places took the family on with the boat and ordered lunch.
You
one
probably
day.
could because that was
Yeah.
I don't know if
nice.
it was that one or.
It
Could
could
have
they
been.
had slips and
Because
shit
you got
down there.
the Blue Parrot was right here, and then Hats and Taps was kind of beside it.
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, cool place.
It was
Well, it
neat,
was.
man, and it was real sad to see that they weren't going to do anything with it. when they sold it. But
Yeah, money talks.
money talks, and that's I can only imagine the business. It's got to be a tough business too. Mark does a great job at Stooges. I
Yeah,
think.
I love Stooges.
It's a great venue. The food is good. There's never ever an issue.
I love the staff.
Yeah,
The
man.
staff is great.
So Stooges down in Mint Hill, by the way. Shout out to
Yes,
Mark and his
definitely.
staff.
Awesome.
Go see these guys. It's a great stage. Got nice lights. You got to bring your own sound, but it's just a great place to be.
We'll talk about Coonville.
Yeah, man.
But go ahead. What was the first place?
No. The first place, there was this place in West Virginia. So I grew up in West Virginia, and we played this place in Philippi, West Virginia. Now, Philippi, for you Civil War buffs, was the first land battle of the Civil War.
Oh, really?
The very first land. It was a skirmish thing, more a skirmish thing about it. But so they had the place called the Broken Wheel. Well, you can only imagine with a name like the Broken Wheel, what the fuck you're going to get.
Did you play Wagon Wheel?
No, fuck no. This, we're all shit. We're 17, 18 years old.
Oh, gosh.
Playing, and so it's all Judas Priest and Crocus and anything that was just fucking Armored Saint.
Oh, man.
I mean,
Armored Saint.
we were
Well, that's
throwing that
drawing
shit
out
down.
the old stuff.
Yeah, man.
That's part for your time.
Well, it was funny because it was new,
Yeah.
right? I mean, it was new.
Yeah.
And it was like, this is fucking awesome. Because I felt the same way. I was like, oh shit, I can keep a beat.
Yeah.
This is kind of how it goes. And next thing you know, you're doing this. And like, oh fuck, I got that too. Let me just try something different. That didn't work.
Hey,
That's what I do.
It's
That
always
was last
worth a try.
weekend. That was last weekend.
always
too.
want to try.
Yeah. Oh, that didn't work.
It's like, I won't do that again. That run sucked. What the hell was I thinking?
But yeah, it's tough. The venues around here, there's not many. We've got Amici's left.
Yeah, I love Amici's.
Joe's doing a great job putting lights in. Now he's got a new sound system up.
Yep.
Fucking Chuck? Not Chuck. Chuck runs sound. When Chuck runs sound, it is absolutely amazing. So I trigger my bass drum, and because I want that click. I fell in love with Injustice for All. I just love that click sound through a big fucking PA. Just that fucking click sound. So
you like that tone?
I do. It was very dry. Now I didn't like
It
the rest of
sounds
his
trash
toms.
canish.
His toms I didn't really care about,
Yeah.
but the kick was the only thing because it was. I found myself fighting for frequency with the bass all the time with Doug, especially when I was sitting on the floor until we got the stage. That kick drum was always fighting with that hum, that and I would hit, and Tim would always get that. I'm like, that's not what I want. I want to click. Well, you come back here and you shout. I'm like, all right, more highs and less mids and little bass, and that's kind of how you're going to get your click. And finally, I just said, fuck this, man. I took my old Lisa's brain and just ran a trigger to my kick. And,
There you go.
But Chuck he gets my click, man. But it sounds fat and full, man.
Good deal.
So Amici's is really awesome too in Concord. You guys are all over the place.
So,
Yeah. I mean, we try. We try to stretch out some. I mean, our base is Hickory, Denver, that area, but we stretch out to Charlotte and South Carolina and stuff like that.
How many shows you guys do last year?
Last year, I think I counted 78.
79. He's playing all the time. Yeah.
I think that's amazing.
I mean, we
man.
backed off this year. I mean, we probably won't play probably 50 or 60 this year.
Shit.
But last year, God almighty, I mean, we was playing shitload.
Weekend.
Yeah, I mean, we'd have 4 shows a week sometimes, and it's
Oh,
like,
shoot.
and that's hard,
That did us in.
Yeah, I can do.
I mean, we love playing. I love playing.
Yeah.
But 4 shows a week, that's a lot of work.
That's a lot of work.
It is.
Yeah.
Trying to work a 4-time job, I mean,
Yeah, right.
if all you're doing is music, it's still hard, and that's good under the table.
I mean, straight up cover band, right? I mean, and
Yeah,
that's
straight up cover band.
I dig that, man.
Yeah.
Why?
I won't make that this year, but that's all right.
Life is easy, It's a cover. It's cover. I love being a cover band
Yeah.
because I have freedom to play some shit that wasn't in the original song. But man, if you do these tribute bands,
You love me dead on.
somebody had
Oh,
approached
it's
me
on,
about potentially doing a tribute band next year. I was like, well, if you do a tribute band,
There'll be a heavy drummer.
you got to be, you got to
We know how this guy is.
There ain't nobody I look like or play like, and you don't want me in a tribute band.
Oh, sure you
But,
do. You can do that.
I really think this is probably the end. I think this is probably the last year for me. As I sit right now,
I'm thinking, I mean,
unless we had tried. So last year we tried, man.
Tried.
We
I knew y'all had been doing stuff. He filled me in on what you was doing. He was excited about it.
Yeah, fired up.
We started writing stuff, and then Bernie took us to the studio for a song that he wrote about his sister.
Yeah.
And then we had right before that,
Oh my God, it fills up space.
and Bernie's such a good player. So
Yeah, I'll give you props. man.
Bernie
You're-
is an
you're
amazing
awesome.
keyboard player.
Great keyboard player.
Thanks, guys.
Deserves to be playing, maybe not 78 times, unless you want to play 78 times.
Yeah, you can. You can.
Gosh.
But Bernie's got this what'd you call his shit? The spaceship or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
Holy mess. 3 keyboards here, 17 over here. He's got a skyscraper
was-
behind him. And
A couple aliens over here on the side.
That was the 80s, right? I mean,
Yeah, man.
I think I was probed a couple of times when we played. I'm not just saying. There's some damn aliens over there.
I like the keyboards.
Yeah.
I surround myself with the boards.
I'm telling you.
I saw an ad on Craigslist. This is another thing I want to talk about. So back in, we go back to Craigslist. We talk about the country band I tried out for. So do you remember?
Good story.
So we talk about band mix and Craigslist now. Do you remember the website called Fantastic?
I do not.
You don't remember? So when I moved here, the only musicians wanted thing, and we had the I Wanna paper, of course,
Right.
which is actually print. And then,
Stick your hand up at Guitar
oh
Center.
hell yeah, right?
Huh?
I don't think
That was
anybody
mine again.
does that
Yeah.
shit anymore, do
The
they?
board, yeah.
I forgot all
I was
about
just up
that.
there the other day.
Really?
And walked to the bathroom and they got a board up there.
Man, that's outstanding.
That is great. Yeah.
I'm glad people are still trying to do it. But Fantastic was it was like a Craigslist, but it was really good, man. And I met a bunch of musicians through there.
Nice.
But the Fantastic doesn't exist anymore. I think they turned it into like a Wix page where you can make your own web
Yeah.
page through it. But it was free, and even Craigslist was good for a long time.
It's just so many damn weirdos. on
Oh, my
Craigslist.
God.
That's true.
almighty.
It's weirdos.
If you're looking for a weird person, go to Craigslist. You'll find them.
Absolutely.
God almighty. I don't know what attracts them to that, but good lord.
I'm surprised it's still around.
I hate even
honestly.
selling something on there because
Mhm.
you
Yeah,
get
man.
so many damn freaks and
Yeah.
weirdos.
Between that and Facebook Marketplace. Now,
I do a lot of business, Facebook Marketplace. I really do.
because you're a bass trader, man. You
Yeah.
trade.
Oh,
How many?
yeah.
Now, how many bases do you have?
Oh,
right
this
now?
guy with his bases, yeah.
Right?
I've got 5 now. I'm doing good. I'm keeping it under
What's
6.
how many you had at one time?
The most I've ever had, I had 7.
Wow.
I keep it under 10. I
Wow.
mean, I only need really 2 or 3, honestly. I mean, I usually take 2 to a show, 1 for a backup.
That's good.
Every now and then I'll pull them both out if it's a good show.
Right,
You know,
right.
depending on the show. I've got certain basses. If it's a big show, I'm going to play this bass. If it's a low key show, I'm going to play this bass. You know, so I mean, I've got the ones I want to play when I want to play them. But I'm always looking. I'm always selling. I'm always trading.
It's our
What's
sweet
that?
spot.
I'm a bass guy.
What's the bass that you let go that you wish you hadn't let go?
It was a 2010 Fender P bass.
Is that the one that Lynn had did the paint on?
No, I love that one.
Yeah, that
I
was
love
nice.
that one, but I never got the tone I liked out of that. That was a PVT 40.
Mm.
You know, it's one of those heavy ass basses, and I don't mind a heavy bass, but I never could get the tone I liked out of it.
Mhm.
You know, I mean, it was just you could get any tone you wanted, but I couldn't seem to find mine. You know,
See,
So,
ladies,
I mean,
that-
I was a dick.
Nah, Billy's alright, man.
No, it's interesting how we just mature in different phases of music tend to come, I don't know, like you shrug it off at an earlier age and then all of a sudden you find yourself, yeah, it's not so bad. Yeah, you start taking on different genres and things. Yeah,
I appreciate so much more music than I used to.
yeah.
I mean, the stuff before, I mean, back in the day, I was like, oh, if it ain't metal, if it ain't heavy metal, screw that. It's pussy stuff. And
right.
now I'm thinking, oh, okay, yeah, Billy Joe ain't so bad. I like
Yeah.
him. That's good, you know.
And maybe
I'm
an
cool with that.
appreciation for
Yeah.
their skill too.
Yeah.
Like, I think we've talked about this before. Same idea going through high school and whatnot. You know, it's that image of certain music and bands that you listen to. You would be caught dead talking about another band. And one of the ones that comes to mind is Duran Duran. Killer bassist.
Amazing
Oh, the bass
band.
player is incredible.
Amazing
on that
band.
I don't know who he is, but
Yeah.
John Taylor.
he's a hell of a lot better than I
John
ever
Taylor,
be.
great
I'm telling you
bass
that.
Yeah.
You know, that's because we did talk about this over the past couple months. Is the bands we thought were pussy bands,
Pussycats.
like Tears for Fears, and it's like today it looks like motherfucker, those guys are good.
I mean, I
Shit.
was a huge Cars fan.
Oh God,
And
right?
you know, that was my secret band.
Exactly,
I
right.
didn't know about.
Nobody
Other
knew about
people
that.
know. The Cars? What?
Yeah.
And I love the Cars. It's
Yeah.
happy music.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
just, you can't listen to Cars
Happy music.
and not smile. I mean,
That's
it's just
right.
happy stuff.
That's
you know?
stuff.
Good stuff, man. I get it.
But yeah, I've learned to appreciate a lot of bands that I would have never thought of back in the day. You know, and
Mhm.
music is music. You know, I mean, just because it's not what I prefer to play, don't mean it's not good.
Yeah.
You know,
Who are you listening to right now?
you know what my radio station is? If I listen to a radio station,
957?
102.9 The Lake.
Oh, yeah.
They play everything.
They play-
That's
They
right.
play everything.
Yeah,
That's their
yeah.
motto.
I think that's
And that's
true,
what I
man.
listen to.
Yeah,
And I
totally
mean,
get
you
you.
know, now when I work out,
Oh yeah.
it's strictly hardcore metal. Testament Radio.
It's crazy, man.
Testament Radio is my workout
Some
radio.
hard stuff. Yeah.
Pandora, Testament Radio. I mean, the heavier the better because I need their aggression. You know, I want, whoa, you know, that's the kind of shit I want. But normally driving in the car and
I think the only thing, going back to Highwire, so Highwire is 2015. We're playing in Drexel, just practicing in Lynn Mace's little
Garage.
shetty house garage out there.
yeah,
We went through a couple. Did we have? Patterson was the singer. I mean, he was on the.
he was the one we picked, but we auditioned, I think, 4 or 5 at least.
I
Male and female.
And unfortunately, I just don't. I remember one girl coming in. I think you ended up playing a band with her in the
Yeah.
Highwire 5.0 or whatever.
Yeah,
it was.
yeah.
What was it that
It was Alter Ego,
It was
I believe.
Alter Ego.
Alter Ego, yeah.
So we went from Highwire, and then I shot it, and then you picked up the drummer dude. What's his name? Long hair.
Jimmy?
Eddie Story.
Oh, yeah.
Eddie Story.
Came in, and that kind of ended.
We had shows booked, and we didn't want to kill the shows.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
we just kind of reached out and found people that could plug and play.
That's right.
You know,
Keep going.
So we did a lot of Relay for Lives.
Mhm.
We sure did.
And I think this is
And
another.
that was fun.
They were
Yeah.
fun, absolutely.
Great crowds.
They appreciate it.
They were very
Yeah,
appreciative.
very appreciative.
We did one in, was it Matthews?
Oh, we done one up in, I think, Wellington or somewhere, the rich neighborhood in Charlotte.
Yeah,
Mm.
those festivals or those charity people. I think once they're like sharks.
Oh yeah.
If they find that your band will play for free,
They're going to hit
they
you
will
up
hit you up.
every
Right.
time.
So new bands out there, be wary of that stuff, because
Yeah.
the sound guys are getting paid.
You're not.
But the band ain't. So there's got to be money in that as well. Your time is worth something, and don't think it's not.
Yep.
And club
Excellent
owners
point.
also, don't forget our time is valuable as well. We bust our ass. We're there at 6 in the afternoon setting up and trying to be while they're eating and stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Just trying to be cordial to them while you're setting. Trying not to make too much ridiculous noise. Trying to do sound check while your folks are eating, and never really doing a great sound check. And then we're there till 2 in the morning while your bartenders are cleaning up, and we're out the last doors with them at most times. So our time is valuable too, and we appreciate you club owners who let us play in your venues, man. We sure do.
We do. And we know you don't have to have music.
No,
You don't have to,
no.
especially if you're a restaurant. I mean, there's
That's
some
right.
places they rely on the music, but if you got a restaurant, they don't have to
You
have
don't have to
music.
have that. No.
But
Yeah.
we do sell a little alcohol, just a little bit.
Is that not the purpose?
It is.
It is,
I mean,
right?
because you
Clubs.
are a contracted employee. You are
Mhm.
1099 technically. So you went. So you got to play at Cadillacs, and it's,
One time.
So now, have you played besides going like the outskirts of North Carolina into Rock or into South Carolina, maybe Virginia or Tennessee? Where's the biggest venue you played to the most amount of people?
Yeah.
The thing that looks good on a record, or play record, is we done the West Palm Beach Boat Show.
Who's we?
Not Alter Ego, Opal Moon.
Oh,
Band.
right on.
Wow.
We done West Palm Beach
That's Palm Beach.
Boat Show,
Hell.
and we're talking. I mean, there's a $20 million yacht sitting there behind
Hell
us.
yeah.
I mean, we're talking
Yeah.
a crew of like 8
Mhm.
that have to run that damn thing. I
Right.
mean, you walk in there and there's gold shit on the toilets. You know, I'm talking $20 million.
I know.
You know,
Mm.
and it was really cool.
That was
Really
really
nice.
nice. Well, let's talk about Opal Moon for a second. So
Okay.
Todd is bass player in Opal Moon, local band. Where you guys actually? Where's your home base? I guess.
I'd say Hickory's.
Yeah.
Because Opal and Renee, they live together. They live in Hickory. Stevie lives in Granite Falls.
See, you said Opal and Renee.
Renee is Opal.
Oh, okay.
Her name is Renee, but the band is called Opal Moon because
Okay.
she's always wanted a band called Opal Moon.
Okay.
So that's what that's what we go by, Opal Moon. Her name's Renee, but you can call her Opal. She's fine with that.
No, right on.
But her and Anthony, they live together.
Anthony's a guitar player.
Guitar player.
So
yes.
I think I've seen you twice.
Maybe.
There was a place in Newton. I
Probably.
think Dave Hector came to. It was a little brewery.
Yeah,
You guys
yeah.
played in the back
yeah,
there.
Yeah. I don't even know what the name was called, but yeah. But
It's right. It's right
the
there.
same place
It's
you
right.
played,
No,
right?
it's right beside Novel. Yeah.
Novel.
right,
Yeah.
kind of right behind the novel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, they live together in Hickory, and Stevie lives in Granite Falls.
Okay.
So that's kind of. Oh, and Timothy. Timothy lives close to where I do. He's a keyboard player.
So tell us about Stevie.
Stevie. Oh, he's.
Stevie's drummer.
I call him my 14-year-old adult.
Well, he's a drummer, so
Yeah,
you know.
he's
What do you
great.
expect?
I love Stevie. He's a hell of a drummer. He's
Oh, he's
solid.
an amazing drummer.
He's solid.
He's a great
I
drummer.
mean,
He got a Latin feel like.
I love
man,
playing with
man.
Stevie because we connect. I'll just look back at him, and I'll look at him a certain way, or look at me a certain way, and we just we have a good connection.
Yeah.
I like playing with Stevie. He can get a little crazy sometimes, but so what? He's a drummer.
He got little cymbal shields
Yeah.
up and shit now too, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That's wild. man.
Because we're trying to keep the noise from hitting
Yeah.
the microphones.
It's pretty awesome, man. I don't do that. I don't have no consideration. That's the word I was looking for earlier. Consideration.
Consideration.
I
Got
got
part of
it.
your
I got
vocabulary.
none. That's why I couldn't find it.
That's good find.
Well, Renee, she's very technical about her sound. She wants things just right. But still, you can hear stuff coming through.
So, would you rather have a monitor or fucking in ear? Both of you, a monitor or in ears?
I'm old school. I love monitor.
I'm the same way.
I'll
But-
take a fucking monitor
But
all day
in ear
long.
is so much easier. So
Man.
much easier.
So for me, my issue is I got these little tiny fucking cauliflower pieces on the side of my head they call ears,
Mm-hmm.
and nothing. So I have because they're so tiny, I have to get hooks to go in my ears, and I can never get the Sures to just lap over and stick in because I do this all the time. So I'm just and it gets stuck on my back, and
Right.
I'm just a sweaty
Yeah.
mess.
That's
So,
good stuff.
so finally, I was like, guys, this fucking sucks. Can I just get a God blessed monitor?
Monitor.
And man, the monitor is just the way to go. And when we play at places and monitors are out, it's like,
Yeah.
thank you so much. It's beautiful. There's nothing better than a good sound guy who can run monitors at the same time.
As long as I don't have to carry them in, I'm okay.
Yeah, no shit.
That's
man.
right.
No
Yeah,
shit.
if there's a sound company there, give me monitors all day long.
So you had this big old fucking what an Ampeg amp was? It was a Peavey?
Oh my
No,
gosh,
GK.
that monster of a thing you
GK.
had.
Yeah, the GK man.
Yeah.
412.
Woo!
412.
Holy
Man.
crap.
That thing pushed some serious air.
Fuckers like 4 foot
it could
tall.
be. It could be
and
where
this
the.
wide.
It could be where that phone is, and I'd still feel it going.
Yeah, man.
Boom. I
That
miss
son
that.
of a bitch was
I use a damn
live.
combo now.
I know, trust me.
Little 2-2 combo, 39 pounds.
I get it. I thought about putting mesh heads on my drums and just trigger everything, but I was like, damn, man, I hate to do that. 'cause
No,
I
you
listen-
beat on them too much.
Yeah, I got a little Facebook thing, but Facebook and I have this terrible relationship.
Yeah, you keep signing on and
Oh,
off.
Dude, I know.
Fucker.
On and off. On and off.
Mother,
Yeah.
fucker.
I'm like, what profile are we looking for this
I
week?
know, that's right, man. I can't. I get on there.
Where'd you
and-
go?
I do. I am.
This page is no longer available.
That's right.
So what the
It was
hell?
just there
I
yesterday.
am Facebook schizophrenic.
It is.
I'm 100%. I get on there and I try my best to be one with the cool people.
Have you tried drugs? Some sort of like Adderall.
We're gonna take a
or
break
something.
right now.
Adderall or something,
No, Karen said I should be on drugs all the time. She said I'll be constantly meditated.
I'm messing with you.
Medicated. No, hell no, you're good.
Yeah, he'll sign on 1 week, next week he's gone.
I just,
And full on too.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I
good
just-
stuff.
I just
Posted.
Can't, yeah, I just can't do it. I
Yeah.
just,
I just wait for the next friend request.
So
right,
That's right. The
right?
there he is.
That's-
There
Oh,
he is.
I heard this. Yeah.
So
this all was on here.
This all goes back to high school. So back in 83, 84, all the preppy, everybody started to grow their hair long. So mullets were the big thing at the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
So if you had a solid mullet, now the preppy guys, which I just could not stand in high school, they got fucking perms right there, just in the back of the mullet. I mean, there's a perm like this fucking big, right in the back of your head. And I just fucking couldn't stand that shit. And I feel like the same way with Facebook. If it's something that's cool, like, fuck that noise. I don't want any part of it, man.
Collar up too, right?
Collar up, yeah,
Collar
boom.
up.
Pop the collar. No. Put a suicidal tendency t-shirt on just because I can't stand whatever else y'all got.
Whatever.
It's terrible.
Just be different.
Be different. Holy shit. Polo
Oh,
fucking.
man. If you look at some of my pictures back in the day, I mean, I permed my hair every 4 months. I used to. I did.
Yeah,
Back
but
in
you
the
had, long,
day.
you had long hair. You just didn't do the.
When,
you
I
just
mean,
didn't do that.
every 4 months I go get a perm, and the women in, because back then you didn't go to men's places, you went to where all the women went. You know, I mean, it's a woman's world, and I'd go in there and be like, "Oh, we love your hair, you're so good," and you know, I'm eating that shit up. I'm like, "Yeah, Miss Studley," you know, I'm 19, 20 years old, thinking I'm fucking somebody.
And this
But-
guy had blonde hair.
Yeah. But they'd always give me the perm. I loved it. Like every 4 months, I could get a perm.
I'm thinking of those pictures you had.
Yep, I'd have long hair. Yeah, I keep it short now. I'm all about simple. You know,
Yeah.
comb it, fuck it, I'm good. You know, keep it simple.
Yeah, man.
You know, I'm Kiss. Keep it simple, stupid. You know,
There it is.
Did you see the last show, Kiss? Online, at least.
I think I might have
Did you see
seen
it?
part of it.
I heard
Part of it.
mixed reviews about that.
I mean, I did go see them during the last so-called final tour.
Was that not with the avatars?
At the end, they did the after.
I don't know about all that.
I think.
I
That's
think
what I'm
that's
saying. I don't know.
shit.
Well, the show itself.
You got to hand it to him for all that marketing stuff
Yeah,
again.
but that's
Pushing
silly
the
shit.
boundary again.
I mean, how much money do they really
Well,
need
how
to
much do you
make?
really
Listen,
need?
that
I mean,
last
God
show.
almighty.
That last show at Madison Square Garden, I mean,
Madison Square Garden.
holy shit, they blew up the fucking world. Holy mess. So,
I can-
speaking of shit, the Newton Performing Arts Center. Have you been there?
I have not.
Have you been there?
No, but I keep looking at everything that's being offered, and I'm amazed at the acts that come
Oh
through.
my God.
They had some really
the
good
Newton
acts.
Performing Arts Center in Newton, North Carolina. These
Awesome.
guys are doing an amazing job. I don't know how big the venue is,
Yeah.
but they've had Ace, they've had Lita Ford.
She was smoke. I'm telling you, she is still smoke.
Yeah.
But yeah, Newton's doing an amazing job. I heard Ace had a really good show there. I mean, of course, Ace is 155 years old,
Oh, right.
but he's still sloppy and plays like Ace. It's Ace Frehley.
Well, that's Ace.
Shit, Rat was up there, or Steve Pearson
Pearson
and
was
Warren
there,
Martin
yeah.
were there a couple weeks ago.
Oh, I think Mark
Okay.
Slaughter
Yeah.
came through too.
Slaughter came through. That's right.
I remember seeing Ace at Valley Hills Mall at the record store. They used to have a music store, album store, whatever they sell.
Yeah,
For you kids that don't know.
yeah, we could actually buy fucking
Yeah,
records.
actually
Remember
go
those?
through them all.
And
Those days
Valley
were
Hills Mall,
amazing.
And he was first on his own. This was like his first album that he done on his own. And he was signing autographs. You had to buy his album to get his autograph. You know, that was the click. But I didn't buy his album, but I did sneak in and look. And I was probably from me to probably that, whatever that, the
Swinging chair.
swinging chair over there from him. And I could just watch him. I couldn't go and talk to him. You know, they have people,
Right.
lined up. But I thought, this is cool. I'm out here. There's Ace Frehley. Damn, you know. So it was pretty cool. But everybody else in the band was being ignored. No one gave a shit about this band. I was like, who are you? We don't care about you. But it was cool actually seeing Ace Frehley in the flesh
Right.
that close in Hickory, North Carolina.
Was that 90 something?
It's 90-something. I don't know. Whenever he left Kiss and started his own thing.
Yeah.
And those moments stay with you, don't they? I
They
mean,
do.
you know, you've been listening to an artist for so many years, and then you finally get to be up close, and it's like,
Yeah.
it stays with you.
How'd you get to see him? Yeah.
Have you met anybody like that?
The closest, I think, same kind of story was in New Jersey. Paramus, New Jersey was also one of those record stores, and got a signature from Bryan Adams.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
had
that's
to buy the
really cool.
CD. Yeah, Bryan
Oh, right
Adams.
on, man.
That's
Yeah.
pretty neat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and
Waking Up the Neighbors, I think, was the album.
Oh,
okay.
hell yeah.
Yep.
I love
Also
Bryan
90 something.
I'm not a big Canadian person, but I do like Bryan Adams. You see that?
Yeah.
I got to meet Dave Minichetti. It's probably been 4 or 5 years ago now. It was before the world shut down in COVID. That he played, YT played in Asheville at a little bar called Gray something.
This was also,
Gray Eagle, I think.
Gray
it is.
Eagle, that's right.
Yeah.
It was
also
Gray
in the
Eagle.
90s?
Yeah, I know
Is
you're
that
talking
what it
about.
No,
was?
this is just a couple years ago.
Okay.
So me and my drummer at the time, Robbie Snyder, down in toward Forest City, we went up to see him, and we were the same way. I mean, you were right on, from here to here. His guitar's over top of you when he does whatever that is.
Whatever that is.
But at the end, me and Robbie were hanging out, and I was drinking. Imagine that.
No, no.
No, not that.
Surely not.
Yeah, not me. And we're just hanging around, and Dave was very cordial and came out. And there was probably 20 or 30 of us there. And he just came walking through the bar and
Oh, that's cool.
hung out. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then I'm fanboy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dave,
Yep.
oh shit, I saw you in 1984, and I saw you at Molly Crew,
Yep.
and I saw Leonard was walking out of the tunnel, and I said, hey, Leonard, you gonna break some sticks? He's like, I always break some sticks.
We've all been there. We've all been there.
And Dave says, yeah, man, that was a great tour.
What else are you going to say?
And then he's like, let's get away from this
Yeah.
And we
guy.
snapped a picture, man.
Security.
But saw him again a couple years ago at the same place, and it was funny. Of course, Dave's the only original member left in YT. They're all passed away.
Right.
We're playing.
That's a
and
damn shame.
Damn shame, right?
Yeah.
They're all gone. And smoke started coming from the on the bass player side speaker, and now we're all thinking of Great White.
I know. Yeah.
So, and
Looking
what a
at,
terrible
are
fucking
there any,
tragedy, man.
Yep.
But we're all thinking. Everybody went.
Yep. Is there any curtains up
And
there?
we're all going, how do we get the fuck out of here?
Yeah.
Luckily, that place was kind of sketchy to get out of too, because the venue, the venue's like this, and to get out, there's like 2 doors in the back, and then you got to circle yourself around. So you could certainly see.
Yeah, no problem.
We went and saw Jackal at the Underground,
Right. Yep.
and I don't know if you remember, but I was freaking out because I'm like, where are the exit signs?
Yeah, you
I want to
was.
get close to the
You was
exit
looking.
signs.
You was looking.
And then we got there, and do you remember this? So we saw Jackal at the Fillmore, or the Underground. It's been, wow.
Probably
What's
5,
that?
6 years ago.
Yeah, once again, I think pre-COVID, barely pre-COVID.
Yeah.
And we're sitting there, or we're standing there, and this guy's in this fucking long leather jacket. And next thing you know, he whips out a fucking Confederate flag. And just does this shit. And next thing, a big black bouncer comes up and taps him on the shoulder and, come on. See, but it was funny thing because he didn't have to get rid of his flag though, which is the fucking weirdest thing. How in the fuck do you get a Confederate flag on a pole into a fucking
Into the venue.
Yeah, into the venue.
How
Yeah.
did that happen?
Right.
Security. What are you doing?
Amazing,
What you
man.
got underneath that coat?
Yeah.
Hey, let's take